a hardcore gamer that expects consumer-friendly motives from the company, it just seems like Arrowhead recently, and this is going to be a hot take, it just seems like Arrowhead recently is just doing the bidding of Sony rather than helping us, the community, out. And that AMA was absolutely ridiculous. Everyone's Custom Chief. We recently had to change the name just because there was a guy named Big Craig with 200k subs. He's not in Halo, but I just felt like I wanted to change it just because I didn't want to have beef in the future for no reason. And if he ever noticed me. Today we're going to be talking about something completely different. For my Helldivers fans on the channel, this channel was mainly a Helldivers 2 Shorts channel for a while because I wanted to see if I could just post daily or post consistently and grow a channel, before I go back in the long form. And it worked out, it gave me the confidence again. And I really enjoyed the games. I started the game in February. I have logged now almost 180 hours in the game. I made a few videos. My takes probably weren't the best takes since I was new to the game. I had a little series where it's like the first few hours of the game, first 50 hours. I was gonna do 100 hours, but with the recent sentiment I have personally towards Helldivers is I've grown to love a lot of vehicles in the game. The Bastion tank, the mechs, and it seems that every time we win, we lose a little bit. Like they buffed the mechs in a lot of aspects. I didn't even know the mechs could bleed out, by the way. I didn't even know they had a bleed out feature on the arms, which doesn't make sense. It's a mech, but okay, that's good. They did a lot of changes I wanted, and then they buffed the enemies that are probably going to take down the mechs pretty easily. And I'll show some gameplay of the new update. I played a few matches, but it's just kind of frustrating. This is a game I'm probably not going to cover anymore, not news-wise. I'll make videos from it, but they'll mostly be gameplay, funny moments, videos from Helldivers, just because of the fact this game is not it anymore. It just seems like it's getting worse and worse every single month. And I look back at Cyberstan as I started about 2-3 weeks before Cyberstan. The build-up was really cool, talking to the community, and a lot of vets plopping me in the super Helldives for some reason at the very beginning. It made me a man. But holy shit, it was chaotic, but it was fun. Like it was like a honeymoon stage of the game, I guess, but over time the game has gotten, I don't know what to say. It's kind of frustrating. A lot of my time was super credit farming, a lot of that 180 hours just to get all the weapons and gear I want to use against each faction. There's a ton of stuff locked behind either a paywall or at least an hour to 4 hours of super credit grinding depending on the day, of the strategy, and the planet. And I'm not a super credit farming master. I had to have a few people show me around on that. And yes, I get that you can earn super credits in Helldivers 2 for the war bonds without paying any money. But for me personally, I work overnights every night in the mental health field, so I don't have time to plop 2-3 hours and just looking for super credits, because I rather just play the game and have fun, but I guess it's starting to feel like a chore, almost. Like I play for a certain amount I play for one day just to get super credits, I play for another day just to have fun, and it's just getting to a point where it's just like I'm enjoying this game, but not enough to make YouTube content off of it. My passion's always been Halo, and Halo's is in a way worse spot than Helldivers. I'll give it that. Like, way worse. Do not get me wrong. Helldivers 2 is still a great game. Motives from the company. It just seems like Arrowhead recently, and this is going to be a hot take, it just seems like Arrowhead recently is just doing the bidding of Sony rather than helping us, the community, out. And that AMA was absolutely ridiculous. I know everyone else has talked about it to death, but the AMA, man, why would you go on Reddit, first of all, as the chief, I guess he's the chief creative officer, and he basically just doesn't answer anything. It's just like Sketch and Halo or some shit, like, like whenever Halo we would do Q&As for Halo. Actually, they would probably answer a little bit more, but it feels like a fucking 3 for 3 moment. Like, you literally do everything the community doesn't want you to do, and then you call the Reddit a small group of the player base that no, I know Reddit is awful. It's a shitty platform, but this is a problem that's affecting not just the Reddit, it's affecting everywhere in the game. There's even people that I know who I was playing with in Cyberstan, they ain't even playing the game anymore. The friends I got to play the game, they're not playing it because they just don't want to do super credit grinding. They don't want to pay money for the war bonds just to have fun, because the base war bond is kind of crap compared to the other war bonds, you know, and it's gonna, I'll put on screen how much money it would cost to get every single war bond, because there is something in each war bond that is useful in my opinion, and it's locked behind a paywall. And for me, it's like the main content is I don't have time the farm to make a video on each new war bond, and I just don't care to buy the new mech war bond because I'm just gonna keep using the mechs I have now, because of the fact I just don't agree with the sentiment. It's like they're trying to just sell us better versions of the mechs we have instead of allowing customization options on our mechs. They literally blatantly said that they're really not working on new progression systems right now. The Galactic War, for me, doesn't even look like it's a real thing. The biggest draw for me in the game was the giant Galactic War going on and how the players affected the story. It doesn't really feel like we're doing much this year compared to like what I saw in like Nikos's video, where it's like you have the Illuminative Super, they have multiple different routes they could go. It just seems like there's a lot more charm and fun within the dev team originally with the game compared to now. But that's pretty much it for this video. This is Cuts2 signing off. This is my last Helldivers 2 commentary video. We're gonna go more for comedic short form content. It would be fun. This is Cuts2 signing off. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'll probably have my Halo video out probably near the end of the week on Saturday, maybe next week on Sunday. Peace out.